Hey, this is Biology 20.4, crustaceans, and not very difficult. Actually, this might be the shortest one I do. We'll see. Crustaceans are, of course, arthropods with hard, crusty outside skeletons, exoskeletons, and they're like some of the best things in the world to eat, in my opinion. Lobsters, crab, that kind of thing. And they range in size from really tiny woodlouse that's almost microscopic to the giant spider crab, which measures up to about 12 feet across. So that would be like as big as most of your bedrooms, as far as long, as wide, with legs and all. Some crustaceans, crabs, lobsters, prawns, shrimp, that kind of thing, are really great to eat. It's some of the best of the seafood. And then you have, they have that hard shell that's called a carapace, their outside shell there. Some of them have these forward extensions, kind of like almost like a nose that kind of comes out of their carapace, and that's called a rostrum. And they usually have two compound eyes. Some of them have their eyes on eye stalks, like that, that they can kind of like look around at things with. So they have two compound eyes. Some of them have simple eyes as well. They have antennas and antennules. So they have two antennas. Those are usually the long ones that kind of go back across their body. And then they have two smaller ones that kind of come out and forward. Those are called antennules. And then they have the sense of touch, taste, smell that come from the antenna there. And they also have mandibles. Then they have maxillae. Those kind of are all around their mouth and stuff. Of course, you understand the chelipeds are the ones with the major claws. And the claws are called chela. We've talked about that before. And then you go down to like their walking legs. And then on their abdomen, they have these little ones that kind of just, those are called swimmerets. And they help them swim. Beyond a crayfish is what you're looking at here whenever you're looking at your book there. At the crayfish internal anatomy, crayfish's outside anatomy. That's what most of them, a lot of them have there. So make sure you kind of read a little bit about their systems. They also have, in their circulatory system, they have special excretory glands called green glands. And they're right in front of the stomach, kind of open to the outside near the base of the antenna. And they function like kidneys to remove waste from the blood. So their green glands get out their waste there. You can read a little bit about their nervous systems, the life cycle there, and then some of the different things with other crustaceans. Even, some of the really tiny ones like fairy shrimp, cyclops, daphnia, Gammarus woodlouse, which is a pill bug. And so on and so forth. The woodlouse, sometimes it's called the pill bug, sometimes it's called roly-poly. That's what we would call it a lot. And then you've got brine shrimp, found in salty lakes, marshes, food used in food and aquariums, big time. Then you have barnacles, the ones that like attach themselves to the bottom of boats or whales or large things in the ocean. And then they're sessile. They move their food to themselves. Then you have some extinct arthropods. And really, as long as you read these things, this little section is quite small. So just kind of look over that, do your section review, and you'll be good to go on 20.4.